Yes, good morning everybody ma. Now we are going to do few more questions in your limit comparison test, because few more questions models we have to do here ma. Our next problem is test for convergence of sigma 1 by 2 power n plus 3 power n. This is your given series ma. Test for convergence of sigma 1 by 2 power n plus 3 power n ma. Yes, it is same like previous questions ma. First take your given series as what ma? Sigma un. Let sigma un is equal to sigma 1 by 2 power n plus 3 power n. This implies un is what ma? 1 by 2 power n plus 3 power n. Here to choose Vn ma, if terms like this available ma, maximum base term under n power you have to take common. Maximum base term, remember ma, here maximum base is what ma? 3. Now take 3 power n common ma, right? This is in the numerator there is no common term, 1 is there. In the denominator maximum base term means what ma? 3 power n. Then it should be 2 power n by 3 power n. Shall I write directly it as 2 by 3 whole to the power of n plus 1 more. Any problem is there? Now take this common term as Vn more. Means let us go to the selection of Vn. Let us choose Vn is equal to 1 by 3 power n more. Right? After choosing Vn, you have to proceed whether it is correct or not. For that, once find limit un by vn as n tends to infinity. Un by vn means this by this means this 3 power n gets cancelled, 1 by this will be there now. I mean limit as n tends to infinity 1 by 2 by 3 whole to the power of n plus 1. Any problem? As n tends to infinity, 2 by 3 whole to the power of n is tending to where ma? 0 or not? Reason is, I am writing clearly, 2 by 3 whole to the power of n means what ma? For n equal to 1 it is what ma? 2 by 3. For n equal to 2 is what ma? 2 square, 4 by 9. For n equal to 3, 2 cube, 8 by 27. Like that we will get ma. It is decreasing ma. 2 by 3, 4 by 9, 8 by 27. Like this continuously if you can do, as n tends to infinity, it should be what ma? Tending to 0 or not ma? Sorry, tending to 0 or not ma? Perfectly it is tending to 0, because it is decreasing to 0. In the positive direction it is decreasing means what ma? It is decreasing to 0 ma. For this cause only we taken here maximum base term common. If suppose you can take 2 power n common ma, here you get 3 by 2 whole to the power of n. Once I will explain that also. If you can take 3 by 2 whole to the power of n ma, for n equal to 1 what you get ma? 3 by 2. For n equal to 2 what we get ma? 9 by 4. Next 27 by 8. Like this it is increasing. Once look, 3 by 2, 9 by 4, 27 by 8 and so on. It is increasing. As n tends to infinity, this should be what ma? Tending to infinity. Infinity, undefined value you will get whenever, if you can take instead of 3 power n, here if you can take 2 power n common. Two possibilities available. 2 power n you can take common, 3 power n. But I want to select 3 power n only to make this total term becomes what ma? 0 as n tends to infinity. For that simple reason ma, simple condition ma, if like these terms are available ma, maximum base under power n term take as common. Maximum base under power n term take as common. That is the simple work for you ma. Right? Okay, now come on to the question ma. I mean go to here ma. This is 1 by, as n tends to infinity, this tends to 0. 0 plus 1. This is not equal to 0, right? So that this selection is correct ma. Now let us go for sigma vn here. Sigma vn is equal to what ma? Sigma 1 by 3 power n, which you can write as sigma 1 by 3 whole to the power of n. Is it geometric series or not? By geometric series test it is convergent, because r is 1 by 3 in between 0 and 1. Directly I am writing, which is convergent by geometric series test since reason is what here ma? Since r value here it is 1 by 3 and 0 is less than or is less than 1. By geometric series test it is convergent now. whenever sigma Vn is convergent by limit comparison test, sigma Un is also convergent or not? By limit comparison test, sigma Un is convergent, means our given series is what ma? Convergent series ma. This is your new question ma, right? Next problem ma. Test for convergence of test for convergence of sigma 3n minus 1 whole inverse. One of the simple question, but it is looking like difficult question, but it should be very simple question ma. Let us see what is that. Yes, take your given series as your given question ma. I mean sigma Un you can take as given question. Let sigma n is what ma? Sigma 3n minus 1 whole to the power of minus 1. This implies Un is what ma? 3n minus 1 whole inverse, which we can write as 1 by 3n minus 1 or not? Yes, x inverse means 1 by x, like that we proceed. Now take all n terms common in the numerator and in the denominator. In the numerator there is no n term, means 1 is there. In the denominator, this is n term, take common. N take outside, it is 3 minus 1 by n. Now what is the selection of Vn ma? You can take 1 by n as what ma? Vn or not? Let us choose Vn is equal to 1 by n, so that limit Un by Vn as n tends to infinity is equal to limit as n tends to infinity. Un by Vn means n gets cancelled, it should be what ma? 1 by 3 minus 1 by n. It is 1 by 3 minus 0, 1 by 3, which is non-zero real number ma. So that this selection is correct ma. Now let us go to the nature of sigma Vn ma. Sigma Vn is equal to sigma 1 by n ma. It is divergent by p test ma, which is divergent by p test. Reason is here p value is 1 by n power 1, which is less than, p value is 1 ma, which is less than 2. 1 by n power 1 ma, I mean less than or equal to 1 ma, p value is 1, that's why directly it is divergence by p test ma, right? Now let us go for your condition ma. By limit comparison test, we can say sigma Un is also divergent, means your given series is what ma? Divergent series. This is your next question, right? Yes, new question is test for convergence of sigma 1 by n to the power of 1 plus 1 by n. This 1 plus 1 by n should be power of n ma. Test for convergence of sigma 1 by n to the power of 1 plus 1 by n ma, right? Yes, let sigma Un is what ma? Sigma 1 by n to the power of 1 plus 1 by n, right? This implies Un is equal to 1 by n to the power of 1 plus 1 by n. This I am going to write as 1 by this n power 1 into n power n to the power of 1 by n. Can you write or not? N power 1 into n to the power of 1 by n, right? Now this 1 by n let us choose as Vn ma. Actually, according to any way you can choose Vn ma, but limit Un by Vn should be what ma? Non-zero real number ma, right? For that cause I am proceeding some work, some trick ma, but it is compulsorily all of you must use that trick only ma. You may go in other way also, But there while selecting Vn ma, limit Un by Vn as n tends to infinity should be what ma? Non-zero real number will get. On that basis you have to select Vn ma. Here let us choose Vn. What is that ma? This 1 by n ma. 1 by n. So that don't misunderstand, not this 1 by n. This 1 by n we taken 1 by n power 1, right? So that once go for limit Un by Vn as n tends to infinity ma. This is limit as n tends to infinity ma. Now Un by Vn means this n gets cancelled. It is 1 by n to the power of 1 by n. This is 1 by limit 1 is 1, limit nth root n as n tends to infinity. In your sequences you did ma, it is 1. Limit n to the power of 1 by n as n tends to infinity, value should be 1. In sequences you can do ma, right? You completed that. Even in your Cauchy's first theorem on limits, you can do this question. Limit nth root n as n tends to infinity is 1 ma, right? Now this is what ma? 1 which is non-zero real number ma, right? So that this selection is correct ma. Now let us go to the nature of sigma Vn ma. Sigma Vn is what here? Sigma 1 by n, which is divergent by p test. Since reason is what ma? P is equal to 1. If p is less than or equal to 1, then sigma 1 by n power p, here n power 1 you can take. 1 by n power p is what ma? Divergent by auxiliary series test. That one only we proceed. By limit comparison test, sigma Un is also divergent. That means here this given series is what ma? Divergent series ma. That is your new question ma. Yes, now take one important problem ma. From here onwards all questions are very important in this limit comparison test. Whatever we are doing up to here just basic questions we did ma. Now we are going to do important questions. From here onwards, if I don't take important, then also you have to make it as important by each and every question. Test for convergence of sigma root n power 4 plus 1 minus n square. This is your question. Test for convergence of sigma root n power 4 plus 1 minus n square ma. Yes, first take your given series as Un ma. Let sigma Un is equal to sigma root n power 4 plus 1 minus n square. From this you can write Un ma. It is what? Root n power 4 plus 1 minus n square. Here don't take directly all n terms common and proceed it as Vn. If you can select like that Vn ma, limit Un by Vn either 0 or limit Un by Vn infinity will get ma. So that Vn selection is wrong ma. Whenever in the numerator root term is there ma for n, for nth term ma, for n relation, if any root term is there ma in the numerator, concentrate this word ma. I am telling tricks ma, this is next trick ma, right? First trick is all n terms you can take common. Next trick is what ma? If in the numerator for n relation ma, if root is there ma, you have to rationalize it ma, rationalize that numerator ma. That means here first what we have to do ma? Multiply and divide with this root n power 4 plus 1 plus n square. We are rationalizing numerator. I mean I am writing like this ma. This is root n power 4 plus 1 minus n square into root n power 4 plus 1 plus n square by root n power 4 plus 1 plus n square. We are rationalizing numerator. That work we did here. Apart from that, nothing changed here, right? Yes. Now Un is, this is the extra work. Whenever in the numerator for n relation root is there, you must rationalize that numerator, ma, right? Here this is a minus b into a plus b is what, ma? A square minus b square. I am writing clearly. Root n power 4 plus 1 whole square, root n power 4 plus 1 whole square minus n square whole by, this is a minus b into a plus b, we written as a square minus b square. By denominator you can write as it is. What is that, ma? Root n power 4 plus 1 plus n square, right? Here this square, this root gets cancelled, ma. Then what is this, ma? N power 4 plus 1 minus n square whole square is what, ma? N power 4 whole by, in the denominator take all n terms common now. In the denominator take all n terms common now. You can use first logic, ma, right? N here, n square is the big term, na. In the n relation, n square take common, ma. It is root, here n square outside, n power 4 outside, so that here becomes what, ma? 1, because root inside n power 4 means if you can take outside the root n square only, na. 1 by n power 4 inside the root plus 1. Any doubt is there? Once look, ma. Now this minus n power 4 plus n power 4 gets cancelled. At last what is simplified your un, ma? 1 by n square into root 1 plus 1 by n power 4 plus 1. We take here, we did, ma, all n terms we taken common also. Now choose the common term as what, ma? Vn. What is that Vn here, ma? Is it 1 by n square or not, ma? Go to the selection of it, ma. Let us choose Vn is equal to 1 by n square. After that you have to verify it whether it is correct or not. So that limit un by Vn as n tends to infinity is equal to limit as n tends to infinity un by Vn. This by this means these two things gets cancelled. It is 1 by root 1 plus 1 by n power 4 plus 1. This is 1 by root 1 plus, as n tends to infinity, 1 by n power 4 tends to 0 plus 1. It should be 1 by root 1 is 1 now, root 1 plus 0 is 1 now, 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 by 2, which is non-zero real number, ma. So that this selection is correct, ma, right? Now let us go to the nature of sigma Vn, ma. Sigma Vn is equal to what, ma? Sigma 1 by n square. By auxiliary series test, is it convergent or not? Because p is equal to 2 greater than 1, ma. Which is convergent? By p test or auxiliary series test. Reason is p is equal to 2 greater than 1, ma. Now we got sigma Vn convergent, ma. By limit comparison test, sigma un is also convergent. By limit comparison test, sigma un is convergent. Yes, that means your given series is what, ma? Convergent series, ma. That is your new important question. This type of questions in the examination so many times they given, ma, right? Next model, ma. Next question, ma. I said all these are important, like I am not giving any tick mark or like that, ma. Test for convergence of 1 by 1 into 2 into 3 plus 3 by 2 into 3 into 4, not point, ma, it is into, plus 5 by 3 into 4 into 5 plus so on. This is your question. Test for convergence of 1 by 1 into 2 into 3 plus 3 by 2 into 3 into 4 plus 5 by 3 into 4 into 5 plus so on, ma. You observed what is the difference between previous model and this model in this method, ma. What is the difference between previous model and this model, ma? In the previous model, directly you have nth term in the series, ma. Sigma un already available. Test for convergence of sigma un they given, ma. That means you know nth term in that previous questions, ma. But here there is no nth term, ma. Few terms they given, ma. By using this ma, let us define nth term ma. First define nth term un ma. After that work is same like previous questions. Here extra work is what ma? You have to define nth term of the series ma, right? For that, what is the approach here ma? How can you define nth term ma? For that, here in this model approach is go to numerator ma. Numerator is what ma? 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on. Like this proceed ma. Define nth term ma. After that, go to denominator first term 1, 2, 3 and so on. Go to nth term, definition and define nth term. Then go second term in the denominator 2, 3, 4 and so on. Define nth term there. Next 3, 4, 5 and so on. Define nth term there. And write in the same order corresponding nth terms. You get nth term un in the given series. Right? First I am doing numerator. Here 1, 3, 5 and so on are in AP, arithmetic progression. What about nth term here in AP? A plus n minus 1 into d, you know, I think, right? Generally we can write nth term as what? Tn. This implies Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into d. This formula you know, nth term formula. A is starting term, initial term, and d is common difference 3 minus 1, 5 minus 2 common difference here a is what where a is equal to 1 and d is what 3 minus 1 it is 2 common difference. Substitute them you get nth term here I mean here Tn is equal to what a 1 plus n minus 1 into 2. This is 2n minus 2 plus 1. Is it 2n minus 1 or not? It should be 2n minus 1. Means in numerator un is what? Un numerator is what? 2n. 2n minus 1. Sorry. This is your first term condition. By using this remaining conditions also proceed. Next I want to take this 1 in the denominator first term 2, 3 and so on. 1, 2, 3 and so on are in AP. This implies directly I am proceeding. Tn is equal to, I am not writing again formula, this A is what 1 plus n minus 1 into d. D means 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is common difference is what 1. This is 1 plus n minus 1. How much is it is n? That means while we are writing un in the denominator first term is what n 1, 2, 3 and so on. Nth term is n. Directly we got. Next second term take 2, 3, 4 and so on. 2, 3, 4 and so on are in AP. Again use here Tn condition, nth term condition. What is that? A starting term is 2 na? 2 plus n minus 1 into d. 3 minus 2, it is what 1. This is 2 plus n minus 1. Is it n plus 1 or not? That means in un under denominator second product term is what second product term is what n plus 1. You can now go to the last combination in the denominator 3, 4, 5 and so on. 3, 4, 5 and so on are in AP. This implies Tn is equal to what A initial term is what 3 plus n minus 1 into d. 4 minus 3 it is 1 This is 3 plus n minus 1. Is it n plus 2 or not? Now we can write un. Therefore un equal to numerator's nth term is what this 2n minus 1 by n into n plus 1 into n plus 2. Understood or not? 2n minus 1 under this by n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 that I written. This is un means this sigma un, this sigma of this gives what this total expansion. Understood? This is the special work in the new model. From here onwards same like your previous first basic model you can proceed. After getting un take all n terms common in the numerator and denominator. In the numerator n term is what n only, it is 2 minus 1 by n. In the denominator, one n is common, this n is common, this n is common. Totally what ma? N cube is common na? It is 1 plus 1 by n into 1 plus 2 by n. Any problem is there? Here 1 n gets cancelled, so that this should be what ma? 1 by n square into 1 by n square into 2 minus 1 by n whole by 1 plus 1 by n into 1 plus 2 by n. Any problem with this? Just I am doing mathematical work here. This is a common term under n relation, which we can take as what? Vn. Let us choose Vn is equal to 1 by n square. But after choosing Vn, you have to proceed whether it is correct or not. For that, once find limit un by Vn as n tends to infinity. Un by Vn means these two gets cancelled. It is what? Limit as n tends to infinity. You have 2 minus 1 by n whole by 1 plus 1 by n into 1 plus 2 by n. Any problem here? This is limit condition, take inside 2 minus 0 by 1 plus 0 into 1 plus 0. That means 1 into 1 is 1, 2 minus 0 is 2, 2 by 1 is 2, which is non-zero real number. So that our selection is correct. Now let us go to the nature of sigma Vn according to previous tests. It is sigma 1 by n square. By p test, p equal to 2 greater than 1. Is it convergent or not? Which is convergent by p test, since p is equal to 2 greater than 1. Now we got sigma Vn is convergent. Then by limit comparison test, sigma un is also convergent or not? By limit comparison test, what do you say, sigma un is convergent. But what is sigma un? Is it this series or not? Now you can write final conclusion. Therefore 1 by 1 into 2 into 3 plus 3 by 2 into 3 into 4 plus 5 by 3 into 4 into 5 plus so on is converges to is convergent. It should be convergent series. This completes special problem. Here nothing difficult. From here you know the procedure. This is the extra work. Whenever they don't give an nth term, you have to define nth term on basing this condition, AP condition. There should be, if they don't give an nth term means this condition should be available, AP condition should be available. Use this formula and go for your relation, right? This is your new question, right? Next problem. Same model, I will do one more question so that you can understand complete logic. Test for convergence of root 2 minus 1 by 1 plus root 3 minus root 2 by 2 plus root 4 minus root 3 by 3 plus so on. This is your new question. Test for convergence of root 2 minus root 1 by 1, root 3 plus root 3 minus root 2 by 2 plus root 4 minus root 3 by 3 plus so on. Again in this question, nth term un is not available. Like previous one, let us do un. But here I want to explain a small condition. For that cause I selected it. Here totally 3 n terms you have to write. First one is this one, root 2, root 3. In this nth term you have to write. This is first one. Next what? 1 means root 1, root 2, root 3. In this nth term you have to write. Second one. Next this 1, 2, 3. Generally you can write 1, 2, 3. So on nth term is n. Directly you can write. But I will proceed basic definition here, right? But here main concept is actually it is root 2 minus root 1 ma. Here 1 here they written root 2 minus root 1, root 3 minus root 2, root 4 minus root 3 and so on. That is one condition. Simply 1 means here it should be root 1 ma. First find in this ma. In this also don't take root ma. First find nth term under 2, 3, 4 and so on. After getting, while we are writing un ma, there proceed root ma. If suppose nth term we got n plus 1 ma, let us take in un ma root n plus 1. But don't here take directly root 2, root 3, root 4. Those are not in AP condition ma. I mean here inside the root only take here first term ma. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4 and so on are in AP. This implies Tn is equal to basically a plus n minus 1 into d ma. This is a means initial term 2 plus n minus 1 into d means 3 minus 2, 1 common difference ma. It is 2 plus n minus 1. Okay na? How much it is ma? N plus 1. But while we are writing un ma, it is root n plus 1 because root is there. Inside root only we taken here. While writing un, you proceed root n plus 1. Keep this result aside ma. Next come on to this. Again here 1 means root 1 I said. 1, 2, 3 and so on. 1, 2, 3 and so on are in AP. Directly you can write nth term is n ma, but I am using this definition ma. Tn is equal to a is what ma? 1 plus n minus 1 into d. 2 minus 1 is 1 ma. It is 1 plus n minus 1. How much it is ma? N. Directly you can guess ma. 1, 2, 3 so on nth term is n ma. Right? But while we are writing un ma, it should be what ma? Root n, because root 1, root 2, root 3, nth term is root n ma. Come back to denominator 1, 2, 3 already available. We did na? In the denominator directly you can write this n ma. Now let us go for un. Therefore un is equal to what ma? Root n plus 1. Root compulsory, don't forget that root ma, because root is there. Root n plus 1 minus, this is what ma? In this nth term is what ma? Root n by n. Any problem is there ma? Root n plus 1 minus root n by n ma. Right? This is your term ma. This is nth term ma. Up to here just we find nth term ma. Next work is here directly don't proceed all n terms common, because in the numerator for n root is there. That's why we must rationalize numerator. This work already I explained in the previous problems, right? Now this is root n plus 1 minus root n by n into rationalized denominator numerator ma. Root n plus 1 plus root n by root n plus 1 plus root n. Okay na? Again here it is what ma? A minus b into a plus b, a square minus b square, root n plus 1 whole square minus root n whole square by, here it is what ma? N into root n plus 1 plus root n. Here square square gets cancelled, these two things gets cancelled ma. Sorry, here it is a square minus b square, I written plus, sorry, a square minus b square, a minus b into a plus b, a square minus b square. Here n also gets cancelled, numerator is simply 1 ma. And denominator is what ma? N into root n square plus 1 plus root n. This is your complete un general term ma. To choose Vn ma, in numerator all n terms take common, in the denominator also all n terms take common. In the numerator there is no n term ma, that's why write as it is. In the denominator ma, take what ma here? N square common actually. Root n square, actual root n square you have to take common, means n you have to take common. N into n is what ma? N square, directly I am writing into root 1 plus 1 by n square plus, here once look ma, already we taken what ma? Root n square common, and we are multiplying and divide with root n ma, 1 root n square outside ma, so that is it 1 by root n or not? Any problem is there ma? Right? 1 by root n or not ma? Any problem is there? Root n square. excuse me, 1 minute ma, here I did one mistake ma. This is actually here n plus 1 only, I have not taken n ma, sorry, 1 minute, here I will make it correct ma. Here suddenly I wrote n square ma. Here actually a minus b into a plus b, a square minus b square, this is n into this only ma. Here I wrote n square ma, it is n into root n plus 1 plus root n ma. This is 1 by n into root n plus 1 root n ma, which is 1 by, in the denominator all n terms take common, means root n you have to take common. It is n into root n into root 1 plus 1 by n plus 1. Sorry for it ma, just I are not concentrated here ma, right? Any problem with this ma? Now you can select Vn ma. Let us choose Vn is equal to, let us choose Vn is equal to what ma? 1 by n into root n. So that once go for this ma, limit un by vn as n tends to infinity is what? This is, these two things gets cancelled ma. It should be limit as n tends to infinity 1 by root 1 plus 1 by n plus 1. Any problem here ma? This is 1 by root 1 plus 0 plus 1. It should be 1 by 2, which is non-zero real number. So that this selection is absolutely correct, right? Now let us go for sigma Vn. Sigma Vn is equal to sigma 1 by n into root n. But this you can simplify as 1 by n into root n, means n to the power of 1 by 2. So that it should be n to the power of 3 by 2 or not, 1 plus 1 by 2. Here n into root n means what ma? N into n to the power of 1 by 2 na root n. N means 1, n power 1 na. It should be n to the power of 1 by 2 na. So that this is n to the power of 1 plus 1 by 2 is what ma? N to the power of 3 by 2. That I wrote here ma. Now here we got sigma 1 by n power p formation ma. By p test ma, if p is greater than 1 it is convergent ma. P is 3 by 2 which is greater than 1. By p test you say it is what ma? Convergent. Which is convergent by p test since p is equal to 3 by 2, it is greater than 1. Now we got sigma Vn series is convergent. Hence by limit comparison test given series is also what ma? Convergent or not? By limit comparison test sigma un is convergent. Here no need to write again this ma. In the previous question I written again this is convergent, but no need to write ma. Sigma un means sigma of this is same as this one ma. Now we say given series is what ma? Convergent series ma. This is about your new question ma, right? This is a little bit important question, variety question also. In this 4 conditions we got. One is nth term formation ma. Other one is what ma? Numerator rationalizing part ma. And here also little bit new method ma. New condition means p test you have to use internally ma. All the 3 conditions we got here ma, right? That's why it is very important question ma. Yes, now go for next question ma. Another model. Test for convergence of sigma cos 1 by n ma. Cos of 1 by n, sorry. Test for convergence of sigma cos 1 by n. Yes, once look here ma. First take your given series as sigma un ma. Let sigma un is equal to what ma? Sigma cos 1 by n, cos of 1 by n. This implies un is equal to cos of 1 by n. Here once look ma. If you can get un as like this, cos ratio or any trigonometric ratio, cos sign like that ma. If cos ratio is there ma, VL selection is very simple. Once look at this part ma. Whatever cos coefficient is there, here coefficient is basically 1. we have to select as Vn ma. For cos ratio ma. For cos ratio, cos inside ratio whatever it may be, inside term whatever it may be, leave it ma. Just cos coefficient only take as what ma? Vn. Here no coefficient means 1 is there. You have to choose Vn is 1 ma. Right? If suppose sin or tan ratios are there, sin ratio inside part and its coefficient product take as Vn ma. Understood or not ma? If sin ratio, suppose sin of 1 by n is there, suppose like this ma, n into sin 1 by n is there ma, you have to proceed Vn as what ma? N into 1 by n. Sin ratio inside part as well as its product part means Vn is 1 there ma. Suppose here n square is there ma, let us take like this ma, n square into sin 1 by n. If here it is n square is there, n square into what ma? 1 by, suppose here n square into sin of 1 by n power 5 is there ma. Then you have to proceed Vn as what ma? N square into 1 by n power 5. This is for tan ratio also same thing ma. If n square into tan of 1 by n power 5 is there, Vn select as what ma? N square into 1 by n power 5 ma. For tan ratio and sin ratio, its coefficient part and inside ratio product take as Vn. This is blind condition. But if cos ratio is there ma, its coefficient part only take as what ma? Vn. You may ask why we are proceeding like this, because you know cos x expansion ma, 1 minus x square by 2 plus x power 4 by 4 minus so on, right? Here starting 1 is there, if you can apply limit ma, you get 1. If you can apply suppose limit ma, you get 1 ma, means constant term is there. No need to proceed any term, directly its product term. Product term means what ma? 1, not this one ma, its product term is what ma? Basically 1. That one you can select as Vn ma, right? Suppose sin ratio, sin x is there ma. Sin x expansion you know ma, x minus x cube by 3 factorial plus x power 5 by 5 factorial minus x power 7 by 7 factorial plus so on ma. Here directly if you can use limit ma, it becomes undefined ma. That cause first term you have to take common. What is that first term ma? X. X take common and simplify remaining term. This common term you have to proceed as what ma? Vn. That's why under this if you can write this expansion ma, 1 by n power 5 becomes first term ma. Take 1 by n power 5 common into this product term. Anyhow, if any product is there, that one also you have to use. That one proceed as Vn ma. Don't concentrate this logic ma. Blindly remember one condition. If in Un cos ratio is there, its coefficient part take as Vn. If sin or tan ratios are available, its coefficient and ratio inside part product take as Vn. That's all. That is the blind condition. Don't proceed this complete logic ma. Now can you guess what is Vn here? Let us choose Vn is equal to 1. No coefficient means what ma? It is 1 into something na? 1 is Vn ma. But after that again you have to verify whether it is correct or not. Limit Un by Vn as n tends to infinity is what ma? Limit as n tends to infinity, Un by Vn means what ma? Is it cos of 1 by n or not ma? Perfectly. Right? As n tends to infinity, 1 by n tends to 0. As n tends to infinity, 1 by n tends to 0, cos 0 is what ma? 1 or not? Cos 0 value is 1 means as n tends to infinity, cos 1 by n tends to 1 ma. Now which is non-zero real number? So that this selection is correct ma. Now let us go for sigma Vn ma. Sigma Vn is equal to sigma 1, which we can write as sigma 1 by 1, which we can write as sigma 1 by n power 0. This one you can write as n power 0 to apply auxiliary series test, P test. Now this is in the form of, which is in the form of directly shall I write conclusion ma? Which is divergent, which is divergent, directly you can write the conclusion, divergent by P test. Since reason is what ma? P is equal to 0 less than 1, right? Now we got sigma Vn is what ma? Divergent series. By limit comparison test ma, sigma Un is also what ma? Divergent. Therefore, or by limit comparison test, sigma un is divergent. That means your given series is what ma? Divergent series. This is about your new question ma, right? Yes, in this model ma, I am going to do in sign ratio also. Yes, take next question ma. Test for convergence of sigma 1 by root n into sine of 1 by n, sine 1 by n, 1 by root n into sine 1 by n, right? This is your new question. Yes, go to your condition ma. Let us take sigma un is what ma? Given series. Let sigma un is equal to sigma 1 by root n into sine of 1 by n. From this un is equal to what ma? 1 by root n into sine of 1 by n, sine 1 by n, right? Here sign ratio we got, that's why its coefficient and internal area product take as what ma? Ratio inside part and its coefficient product you must take as what ma? Vn. Just go for it. Let us choose Vn is equal to 1 by root n into 1 by n, which you can write as 1 by n into root n, right? But after defining it, whether it is correct or not, you must go through. So that once define limit un by vn as n tends to infinity, from that you can decide whether it is correct or not. This is limit as n tends to infinity. This un by vn means this gets cancelled. Then what we get ma? Otherwise I am writing clearly ma. Un is what ma? 1 by root n into sine of 1 by n whole by 1 by root n into 1 by n. Any problem is there? These two things gets cancelled. As n tends to infinity, 1 by n tends to 0 or not? I mean this we can write as limit as 1 by n tends to 0 sine 1 by n whole by 1 by n. As n tends to infinity, 1 by n tends to 0, I taken here, this I written as it is now. Let us take 1 by n is some theta ma. Limit sin theta by theta as theta tends to 0 is what ma? 1 or not? Limit sin theta by theta as theta tends to 0 is what ma? 1, which is not equal to 0. So that this selection is absolutely correct ma. Now let us go through the nature of sigma Vn ma. This implies sigma Vn is equal to sigma 1 by n into root n. Otherwise this you can write as what ma? Sigma 1 by n to the power of 3 by 2. Already I told in the previous question ma. N power 1 into n to the power of 1 by 2, n to the power of 3 by 2. This is of the form sigma 1 by n power p, where p equal to 3 by 2 greater than 1 ma. By auxiliary series test, sigma Vn is what ma? Convergent. Which is convergent? By p test, since p is equal to 3 by 2 greater than 1 ma. By limit comparison test, given series is what ma? Convergent or not? By limit comparison test, sigma un is convergent. Here instead of sine ratio, if tan ratio is there ma, then also you must do same like this ma. Replace sine ratio with tan ratio. Sine and tan ratio, same possibility is there. For cos ratio, just its coefficient only select as Vn ma, right? This is your another new question ma. Yes, go for next problem ma. Test for convergence of test for convergence of sigma root n plus 1 minus root n by n power p. We don't know what is the value of p. P is one constant. Root n plus 1 minus root n by n power p. This is your question. Almost this model we did, but for this p nature I am going to select this question, otherwise nothing difficult. In the numerator root term we got, that's why you must rationalize numerator, all those things you know but for new p part I want to select this question. Let sigma un is what sigma root n plus 1 minus root n by n power p, right? This implies un is equal to root n plus 1 minus root n by n to the power of p. In the numerator we got root for n, that's why you must rationalize that numerator. That means multiply and divide with what root n plus 1 plus root n. This is again a minus b into a plus b, a square minus b square, root n plus 1 whole square minus root n whole square by denominator is what n power p into root n plus 1 plus root n. N power p into this we written. Here this root gets cancelled, these two things gets cancelled, n also gets cancelled. Then what is your un there? This implies un is equal to 1 by numerator we got 1 in the denominator take all n terms common here, otherwise I will do in the next step better. Denominator I am writing as it is. To remove your confusion, just I am doing as it is. Now in the numerator let us take root n common here. In the denominator, numerator is constant itself in the denominator let us take root n common. This is 1 by n power p as it is into root n we taken common. What is the remaining thing? Root 1 plus 1 by n plus 1. Any doubt is there? Now this total thing is your common term, 1 by n power p into root n. Otherwise this we can write as 1 by n to the power of p plus 1 by 2. Any problem is there? N power p into root n is n power 1 by 2. This into what do you have? Root 1 plus 1 by n plus 1. Now let us choose Vn. Let us choose Vn is equal to 1 by n to the power of p plus 1 by 2. But whether it is correct or not, you must check. For that, let us go to limit un by Vn as n tends to infinity. This is limit as n tends to infinity. Un by Vn means these two things gets cancelled. It is what 1 by root 1 plus 1 by n plus 1. Any doubt is here? Now use limit as n tends to infinity. It is 1 by root 1 plus 0 plus 1. It should be 1 by 2, which is non-zero real number. So that this is correct selection. Now what is sigma Vn here? Sigma Vn is equal to sigma 1 by n to the power of p plus 1 by 2. Yes, here once look we are not getting perfect constant term here, but anyhow it is 1 by n to the power of some capital P formation is there. Whenever capital P is greater than 1, this series is convergent. If P is less than or equal to 1, this series is divergent by auxiliary series test. That work I am doing by which is directly I am writing, which is convergent if p plus 1 by 2 is greater than 1. That is, take this one to other side. P is greater than 1 minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2 or not? P is greater than 1 by 2. That means whenever p is greater than 1 by 2 p value is greater than 1 by 2, here if you can take any constant this series is what convergent and it is divergent if p plus 1 by 2 is less than or equal to 1. This power part is less than or equal to 1. but take 1 by 2 to other side, 1 minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2. That means here the same thing you can write as what, p is less than or equal to 1 by 2. That means if this p value is less than or equal to 1 by 2, then this series is divergent. That means depends upon the nature of this p, you can proceed this series is convergent or divergent. This same part you can use for your sigma un also by limit comparison test. According to limit comparison test, sigma un is convergent whenever p is greater than 1 by 2, and it is divergent when p is less than or equal to 1 by 2. Those words I am writing here. By limit comparison test, sigma un is convergent if p is greater than 1 by 2 and it is divergent if p is less than or equal to 1 by 2. This is one special question mark. That means depends upon the nature of p, we can decide whether it is convergent or divergent, right? That is about your new question mark. Yes, let us go for another question. Test for convergence of 2 power p by 1 power q plus 3 power p by 2 power q plus 4 power p by 3 power q plus so on, where p and q are positive real numbers, p comma q belongs to r plus. R plus means what, those are positive real numbers, right? This is about your new question. Yes, again in this we are not having nth term. First define nth term. For that, go to the numerator, write nth term, denominator, write nth term, and then write you can un result, right? But in the numerator, 2 power p, 3 power p, 4 power p, in that take 2, 3, 4 and so on, all those are in AP. After getting the result, while we are writing un, in the numerator power p apply. Up to there, just take base part only in this one. Here, 2, 3, 4 and so on are in AP. This implies Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into d, 3 minus 2, 1. It is what, 2 plus n minus 1, n plus 2. Sorry, n plus 1, my big fault. That means numerator un is n plus 1 whole to the power of p. Go to denominator, 1, 2, 3 and so on are in AP. Directly you can write nth term, it is n. No need to do this work, but I am doing properly. Tn is equal to what? A plus n minus 1 into d, 2 minus 1, 1. It is 1 plus n minus 1. It is n. But denominator's un term is what? N power q. Now you can proceed. Therefore, un is equal to what? N plus 1 whole to the power of p by n to the power of q. Yes, to define Vn, take all n terms common in the numerator and in the denominator. In the numerator, n power p take outside, it is 1 plus 1 by n whole to the power of p. In the denominator, directly n power q, n term is that. You can now go to the selection of Vn. Let us choose Vn is equal to n power p by n power q. These are the total common term. This you can write as 1 by n to the power of q minus p. Any problem is there? I am taking this one to denominator. But after this, once look, your selection is correct or not. So that limit un by vn as n tends to infinity is what once concentrate. Un by vn means what? These two things gets cancelled. Then here it is limit as n tends to infinity 1 plus 1 by n whole power p is there. Here basically p is one constant number. If you can apply limit inside, it is 1 plus 0 whole to the power of p, because as n tends to infinity, 1 by n tends to 0. it is 1 power p, which is what ma? 1. 1 power p is always 1 and it is not equal to 0. So that this selection is correct ma. Now let us go through the nature of sigma Vn ma. It is sigma 1 by n to the power of q minus p. This is n power p formation ma, which is convergent according to p test ma, which is convergent if q minus p is greater than 1 and it is divergent if q minus p less than or equal to 1 by p test. According to p test, what do you say ma? This is convergent whenever this q minus p is greater than 1 and it is divergent whenever q minus p is less than or equal to 1. Otherwise this you can write as what ma? Q is equal to 1 plus p. Whenever q is greater than 1 plus p ma, whenever q is greater than 1 plus p ma, or p is less than q minus 1, any order you can write ma, then there it is convergent. Any order you can write. I am writing q is greater than 1 this take on to 1 plus p ma. I mean this implies, clearly I am writing, sigma Vn is convergent if q is greater than 1 plus p. In the material I written p is less than 1 minus q, any order, both are correct now. And it is divergent if q is less than or equal to 1 plus p. The same nature you can proceed for sigma un according to limit comparison test. By limit comparison test, sigma un is convergent if q greater than 1 plus p and it is divergent if q is less than or equal to 1 plus p ma. These are the different model questions in your limit comparison test ma. Still in the material a few more questions available, but I gave the solutions also. I gave the solutions for them. Homework problems also I gave the solutions ma. Just go through them ma. And this is about your complete problematic part in limit comparison test ma.